What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are here to power rate your S tier female chase of Zombie Month 2024. Rusty, what do you know about Bayley here?
Well, I know her friends call her Bayley, right? And she's out of control. That's the first two things I know about her because that's her name. Lee, I think Bayley is okay. Here's my early take. She is the most balanced, or one of the most balanced superstars I've ever reviewed, previewed, made content of. She can do move damage exceptionally well. She can do gym damage exceptionally well. She can sub like a boa constrictor. She can reverse a sub like someone who has a machete when a boa constrictor comes. She is lethal on every level. We did our preview of Zombie Bayley. We called her, what do we call her? So Many Ways to Die, I think is what we called it, because she's just getting you coming and going. So yeah, that's my 30,000 foot overview of Bayley. And I sent you, I think, my favorite moveset. I sent you the one that I think was the community's favorite as well. And I'm excited to see how her power ratings hold up beyond just my own hype and bias. That's my favorite thing about power ratings, is I may love a character that's actually not very good. Acrodom, for example, right? I'm super biased. And so I'm excited to put Bayley to the test because I think she is my favorite female zombie, and I'm really hoping to acquire her this month. I don't have the Beckys. I don't have the whoever else, but I really want Bayley.
Nice. Well, you've got this set up for yellow and black. The 1 MP bite, deal damage, quite a lot of damage, and increase your black move damage by 200% for 1 turn. The 6 MP black ghosts in the graveyard deal a lot of damage. Choose a 6x1 area to swap black. And then the 10 MP decaying belly to belly suplex deal a lot of damage. And choose 30 silence gems into black gems, which we're not making silence gems, but I promise it'll make sense here in just a moment. And then on the entourage, you're going to need Mr. Xavier Woods there for black moves, do 4 more MP. EO Sky for black moves that deal damage, do 100% more damage, and black moves start with 2 more MP. Mr. Ted DiBiase for black moves, do 40% more damage, and Lita for black finishers, do 50% more damage. And then on the strap, we have got a 50% move damage strap with double takedown 2s, and the biggest thing is a takedown 2 third metal that is black move damage 200%. No medals whatsoever. Why aren't we running medals, Rusty?
We just don't need them. Like plates, yeah, we just don't need plates. I'm not sure there's a plate that would benefit anything that we're gonna do in this moveset. Also, the 1 MP bite, 1 MP, friends. So here's what you can do. I'll tell you what about that is you could bring a yellow prop into battle if you want, and you can fire that joker off as many times as you want because it's 1 MP, right? So you can prop, and then deal 1,000% to the black moves even before the battle starts, right?
Nice.
So I love that exploit. Another way to work around that is to have a kind of a rare Rocky plate, right? The break black, create yellow. That'll refill the bite. Yeah, and so like to me, I don't have that plate on my personal account, right? So it's like I think it's kind of rare, but like I can get infinite yellow props from the MLC shop, right? So so that's why I'm like, whether you have the good stuff or not, the good is really, really easy to make Bayley essentially an infinite move damage monster.
Interesting. Well, I'm going through the plates here, and unless I'm just missing them, there it is. There it is. Challenge of our rival. Break
Challenge
black,
of our rival.
Get yellow. Yeah, we need that one to get top end damage. So we just need the one thing. one thing here. All right, now I'll go back in and face her so we can actually see this. So you said she's got a couple moves. We're going to check out the sub move set as well. But this
Okay.
one, black moves increase by 200%. So right off the bat, you're doing 6 million and 21 million, which that's about to go through the roof. Jade is at 76 million. Now we're doing 18 million with a 6x1. And then we're going to try to put it somewhere where hopefully, yeah, it's going to be our best shot. Hopefully it doesn't cascade. Sweet. All
Yeah,
right, we're
yeah.
gonna do one more
If you
time.
can, obviously, just like the Miz, anytime you need to break 6 gems, you got that wild card as number 7, and you hope what falls is gracious to you.
Right. So with the challenge of our rivals plate, which granted is super rare, she's already done about 50 million damage, and right now she's gonna hit for 107 right here.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So no recycling
107.
needed.
Right.
No turn 2 needed. This is turn 1 with either a great refill plate or one yellow prop, 100 million damage, game over.
Right.
And it's move damage.
Yeah.
It's move damage, man. That's awesome. Like the cascade risk is 0 if you don't have to recycle and refill that yellow move. So
Right.
it doesn't even touch the board. It's insane.
Wow. Yeah, it's very much insane. All right, what's our next move set, Rusty? We said we were going to show off the sub. What's the sub move set?
Oh man, let me. Brr. It's.
Yellow green.
I don't. Yeah, let me open the game real quick or look. Actually, let me. Yeah, it'll be yellow and green. Now it should be saved in the loadout. The loadout for her should be saved. I think.
Okay.
I'm looking up our account real quick.
Yeah, it's right here. Looks like.
I'm a
AJ.
dummy. I didn't know we were gonna. I didn't know we were gonna show a second moveset. I didn't consider it just because I'm inconsiderate.
You're not, dude. You're good. You're good.
Okay. I'll get it
So
right here.
I mean I've got
So
it pulled
there's
up
one.
from the
Okay,
loadouts.
there's one of two ways you can run the yellow and green moves. You can either run them with health steal trainers, or you can run her with super sub trainers. It depends on the strength of your roster. If you have the health steal guys like Zombie Brian and Showboat Nakamura, right? That might be the way you want to go. If you don't have them, you would want to go with like Tatanka, Drew, and Logan Paul. And it's the same move set. It just depends on what you want to draw the damage from.
Right. Right. Well, we've got one kind of put in here. So this one is with yellow AJ Zombie AJ. Yellow subs last 3 more turns and generate 1 more yellow gem. Tatanka, yellow subs do 100% plus 2 more MP, which you would need a midline bonus, or you'd need to swap one of these 2 coaches out for Santa Hogan. But otherwise, you'd be good to go. Actually, no, that is 6 MP. So yeah, we need to actually replace. So with 6 MP, we would need to replace with Kofi to get us started
Yeah.
turn 1.
I could do Kofi, or you could use Tatanka if that's so. There's some flexibility there too in the entourage. If you're watching this video and thinking, "Well, I don't have that," there's so many ways to run Bayley.
Right.
That she's so customizable.
And she's got the sub reversal on this. So
Yeah.
if you sub us, Jade, which she is prone to do, she's
Yes.
going to get in trouble. So
She will get 36 million health stolen from her if she
Right.
attempts to sub us and lose her turn.
Right.
Oof.
So we're going to
That's
throw
spicy.
10 submission gems that do 7.5 million damage for 5 turns. And then submission gems turn into green gems. So we want to make sure that we match our green to load out our move set, and then throw some randoms if you're able to, because it's actually a lot. Just do something like that. Bam. So now our green move is loaded. You could put on a break green, get yellow plate to get kind of a super sub effect going on. And then our green sub is deal a lot of damage, choose 5 gems to make into yellow gems, and while being submitted, break the submission. So you just kind of super sub your way to victory right here.
Lee, this month specifically, the Gunther's hand plate is free on the MLC prize wall.
Ooh.
That will loop and refill her MP as well. So as she creates the sub, it refills the yellow sub, and then you got your MP right back to keep on boa constrictoring.
Yep. Yep. Well, we took her down in basically 1.5 cycles, so definitely slower than the move damage set. But I mean, she had 76 million, and we just took it down like it was nothing. And if she had subbed us, we would have turned right around and beaten her. So, no matter how you look at Bayley, she is insane. Sub damage, move damage. The only thing I would say that we haven't shown, and I don't know if she's got it and we're just not seeing it, is if she has gem damage in the mix as well, because the move damage is going to be great for a long time.
She does.
But
she does. You could do triple black and do gem damage.
Nice. So she's got the full diamond.
You would have to use you would have to, it's a rarer entourage because you have to use that showboat Tori to do the black MP and the black gem damage. So that's kind of, or you'd have to find black MP and silence gem damage, but really you're trying to monopolize on black gem damage there. And so basically it's like if you have a drip plate, triple black drip build, bonkers.
Nice. Well, there we go. Do we need to look at anything else? Are we good to power rate her?
I think that's it. I mean, she's doing lethal any way we run her.
Yeah.
Turn 1, so.
Absolutely. All right, well, let's go over here.
And easy. She's fun to play.
Yeah, she was. That's my first time using her. I enjoyed it.
I've never said this about a character in this game before, Lee, and I wrote in the chat, Bayley is a haystack. That's what I think. That's what I think about her. I don't know, just like a hay bale, just
wow.
I don't know. I don't know what it means. It's like a Jim Ross saying, like in the old 90s Raw, the Raw is War episodes. So there's like a haystack. I don't know. What does anything he ever said mean?
I don't know. It's like a dog on a boot strap with a
exactly.
Yeah. What's up, Platinum Patrick? All right, so for power and speed, we use objective metrics, and as mentioned with the LA Knight video, on her, the entourage ability is also objective because we've given, we established last week the parameter that, all of the zombies that have this exact same build out are 5s on their entourage ability, so we have to completely keep that consistent. So she is a 5 right there.
I love it.
And then on power, for top marks, be equal to 100% or more of the current meta's top end damage, which we've set from the beginning of this meta at 60 million as the start of the top end. And with one plate, that was the only super rare thing I saw in there. One plate, she hit 150 million. Without that plate, she still would have hit 80 million. So either way, plate? She hit. What's that?
What was the plate we used? I'm just trying to remember. I didn't think we added one.
I did. Yeah, I went back and added it. It's the break black, get yellow plate.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. And so the workaround there, friends, is just one yellow prop, right? Proper up, one yellow, and you don't need the plate, and that's not a rare thing. Right. So maybe I'm red. That's my redneck, duct tape solution.
Wow. DuckTales. The keyboard is not connecting here. So she put 150 million with the break black get yellow plate. All right, so on the moves, at least 2 of the following need to be true for a 5. MP charge needs to be equal to or lesser than 6. They're exactly 6. One of them's 4. Moves recycle flawlessly, which is true for both the movesets we looked at. And animations are quick, resulting in a feud win under 45 seconds. I think she will easily win in feud in under 45 seconds. If you use the move damage build. If you go with the sub, it'll take a little bit longer. So keep in mind basing that off of the move damage build. Then
And it's not as safe. It's just not as safe either.
The sub? Or
Yeah, because you could run into an escape artist plate. You could run into a superstar that has a reversal. You could run into another Bayley and forget that Bayley will take your life if you try to sub Bayley. So
right. Or you go up against Chelsea and get cocky.
Right. I love it, but I'm also like, ooh, the easy thing, the safe thing is just the move damage. That's the safe play.
Right. And the move damage does not have the reversal, but at the same time, it's fine. Like it's just gonna whoop you, right? So the prop take is worse than the inevitable upcoming mention of the importance for tag. JD Nash, nice. All right, so for readiness for a 5. Character needs 0 or 1 special thing to make them work well. It's a plate, gear, moment, or rare trainer. For a 4, character needs 2 special things, plate, gear, moment, rare trainer, to make them work well. For a 3, the character needs 3 things, and for a 2, character needs 4 things. Rusty, take it from here.
Well, let me respond to the prop. The prop take is worse than the... Here's the thing. I played this game for years with no Santa Hogan. So I became a prop junkie. Like, it was the only way I could run my best characters is by depending on, I became prop dependent. That's just 6 years of being a free to play player. It was a hack that I was able to play at a competitive level. So it's definitely not for everybody, but it was certainly for me. What's our first category that I need to get up?
We are on readiness, and we're ready to do the lightning poll.
Yep. I just felt like I needed to defend not only myself, but everyone in the community that is prop reliant. Okay, lightning poll is posted. You have 1 minute only for the people who said, "Oh, the poll went by really fast." It's 60 seconds. Lock in your vote. Tap the number and then click vote. That's how you lock in your vote. If you're using a mobile device, tap the top of the screen, find it in the chat, lock it in. If you're using a desktop, click your mouse up there at the top of the chat, lock it in.
Lock it in. Just lock.
If you're watching us on a big screen smart TV, you probably can't vote unless you have the Twitch app installed as a remote.
Wow. And then some sort of weird, just use your phone. That's all it's going to be.
If you're watching us on virtual reality, whoa.
You just touch the air and vote that way.
Yeah.
Joke. My son loves his VR headset.
Oh, I know. It's the thing. All right, about 3 seconds left. Vote. And the 5s have it, Lee, at 77%. Wow. There were some 4s, though, and I have to believe it's because of that plate. I think that ultimate plate. I think that's, I think that because I don't have it. And if I was thinking I have to have that plate to be able to do that, well, since she's not ready for me. Right. So I sympathize with the 4 vote on this.
Well, and there's multiple 4 votes on here. There's also multiple 4 and 3 votes on Twitch. I would say for the move damage build, in order to move it along, we don't need, but definitely benefit from that plate, which is one of the Rocky plates that isn't available too often right now. Hopefully they make that change in the future. And EO Sky, I would say EO Sky is fairly rare in the community too. It took me until like a month and a half ago to get EO, and she's still.
That's a good take.
So we've got the numbers kind of split between 5 and kind of the combination of 4 and 3. I didn't vote. I would have voted a 4 myself. So I don't know if you voted or where you would fall on that, but
I did not vote either. I probably would have voted 4 as well.
four. So
So
I mean
that would have been
that puts it pretty equal between fours and fives, which I'll note. But anytime there's a split like that, we always go with the lower number for
it's
fairness.
true. It's true. And Beluski says not common. So 4. Yeah. Beluski just kind of calls it like he sees it. He's a man of the people. Although props are they're in infinite supply, friends.
I don't know, man. I until they changed the prize wall, the monthly prize wall, I literally had zero props for about 6 months.
Oh man, I know. I love how they're on the MLC prize wall now, though, and they're one of the cheaper items, and you can kind
Yeah,
of batch buy them. Like you can save and then buy them right before. You don't have to buy them until it's feud week. So I like that.
right. Well, we're down to versatility. Versatility character is for a 5, competitively usable in feud and boss and showdown. Here's where Rusty talks about the links, like JD Nash said.
I won't do
And
it.
character.
I won't mention it.
I'm gonna look at her links. It's the zombie.
It's terrible. It's the zombie
terrible.
plus
Yeah,
20% health.
there you go.
Modern era, 5% gym damage. Terrible.
Oh, see, we went to him anyway. You said you weren't going to, and then you did.
I have them memorized because I'm a link guy. I know what the links are.
Wow, crazy. I'm impressed. I'm just gonna say I'm impressed.
I think
For
all of our friends should go on the forum and write that they'd like to see the zombie link reworked and maybe be like a plus 2 MP or plus 4 MP or something awesome.
yeah, that would be
Plus
awesome.
200% gym damage.
Whoa, I mean that's a little strong, buddy. That's a little strong. For a 4, characters competitively usable in at least 2 of the following: feud, boss, and showdown. But not necessarily all 3. Character still has to have the special gem type, which she does. They all do now. And then a 3, characters competitively usable in 1, feud, boss, or showdown, and maybe a sleeper for boss battle. And then character for a 2 is not strong in any competitive format, but may be capable of winning in tours and blitzes. So, take it from here, Rusty.
Versatility poll is going live now. Remember, you've got 60 seconds to lock in your vote. It's a lightning poll. Go ahead and click and cast vote. We haven't received any votes yet, so I'm wondering. We are rating Bayley. There we go. Votes are starting to come in now. The 4s have it. Slight edge in the early advantage. If you don't think it's a 4, cast your vote for 5 or 3 as well.
Yeah. Where are you at with this
Versatility
one?
wise, I don't. Okay, so boss battle. I don't know that okay, like silence gems and black gems, we didn't feature them, but she does
Right.
them really well.
She
And
does.
she would do it really well for boss or stipulation tour or Gemania, whatever it's called now. So like she has that component there. I'm okay with her in all formats. I just don't know that she's going to be the one I reach for unless I get a big boost there.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I agree.
feud, I want to
I'm
take her
with
into
the
a feud.
vote. I would say it's probably a 4 for me. I think that she may show up real big in Boss. I think she's going to do great in Feud, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Showdown, Rusty. That's always a catch. It's always a catch.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Showdown at this point, it seems like it's perk dependent and on some level. So, like, whatever the CSS and the perks are, feels like now that case could probably be made for a lot of formats in the game, in most
Right.
formats in the game. But I think four's right here. I think four's right. I think feud wise, I would reach for her as quick as I would reach for Naomi.
Yeah.
So I mean, Naomi's my go-to feud, just lightning rod. She's so
Right.
fast, so strong. I think Bailey's right there with Naomi.
All right.
Nice. The Saigon Kid says versatility is a 5, and what I say goes. I love it. I love it. Lee and I are both also only children, so we know how that feels. We can. That's relatable.
That is relatable.
What I say goes.
That is relatable. Well, that
Yeah.
puts her
Thanks,
at
Jesse.
23. So,
Glad you're here in the chat with us, Jesse J.
yeah. Absolutely, Jesse J. Welcome. Good to see you again. So that puts her to 23, which puts her, if we go to our female visual sheet here, we probably need to rework Naomi because we did her before they had some of her tricks. Now, keep in mind that would drop her readiness score, but she can definitely go up on power and speed now. But Roxanne was a 22, Bailey's a 23, so she is right now our highest rated striker female in the game. So
I think that feels right, but I also think striker female is getting to be a loaded class, which it used to be slim pickings. I'm so glad they're resourcing striker females. There was a point in the game where Sonya Deville was like totally the perfect person for most of our rosters because of what we needed from a female striker. And yeah, with Naomi, yeah, I use triple green. I just think that's the way to go with Naomi because I got her gear out of the free like bag milestone. Like I could not believe. Like I never get. Like I know it was super luck.
Wow.
So because I got the gear, like triple green just makes the most sense.
Wow.
I don't have her plate though. So
I do have her plates, but don't have her gear. So I would rather have the gear, to be honest, but I'm not going to be upset over having the plate.
Her plate's really good on Zombie Dominic. So I want the plate for Dom.
Right? Instead of her.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I agree, JD Nash. All right. Well, I think that's it for this power rating of Bayley. What do you think, Rusty?
Well, I think my hope for the community is that a good number of them are able to recruit Bayley this month, and if not this month, into the next month. I hope those zombie shards are still available the way other MLC shards are in the coming months if you're not able to shard recruiter this month. But I tell you what, just take a long, hard look at your shard roadmaps when they come out in the blogs, and you may get a lot closer than you think if you play strategically to get the shards. This feud weekend, there's going to be a lot of shards for Bayley available, and not under the premium column, but in the regular column. So play hard and have fun, and we'll see you next time on our power ratings.
Bye.